Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the Titan Fitness bench. It's an incline bench. So it does, not only does flat, but does incline. We're talking about that today because it came as a request on the channel. I was like, can you review the Titan Fitness bench as well? Because we did a review on the Titan T3 rack. So we got the bench to go with it. And I would say that I love the rack. I would say the bench is good. So that's kind of my categorization of it. It does have all the features you really would need in a bench. It does allow you to incline really easily and locks into place. So it has that. It obviously lets you go all the way up to almost like a full seated position. So you have basically, if you want to do anything from like, you know, shoulder presses or things like that. So it goes all the way up to this. And I would say this is really heavy duty. The steel of it's really nice and heavy duty, so I like all of that. What I don't really particularly care for on this is this. So if I put this down, you'll see even when I lean on this, that it has a tilt to it. So, and I'm not that heavy, so, well maybe I am, I don't know. But you can see that if I lean on either side, you can see it does have a lean to it. So, I'm about 170 pounds, and so I imagine if you were a 250 pound guy, or 220 pound guy, if you were doing something like, if you wanted to use it for doing dips, which I do, you know, so I'll use it where I'm doing something like this, obviously the other way, but you can see it has a bend to it, right? And I worry about that bend. I don't know if it's something that over time it'll have a problem, I don't know. And I think it's just literally, if you look at it, I think it's literally that the back wood of this is just what that back wood does. It doesn't have a lot of really good rigidness in it. Well, actually, not only that, but mine's actually got a break in it in one of the welds. So that's actually even worse. So it has a break in one of the welds right there. That's making it worse. So that kind of sucks. But looks like I'll have to find and get a welder, show you guys how to weld, do a proper weld on a bench. Anyways, so that being broken isn't helping anything with the wobble, but again, it still has more of a wobble to it. It's not my favorite thing that I've gotten from Titan. Everything else with it's pretty good. I would say that the finish work on it isn't exactly awesome. On the other side of the bench, you can actually see, I think it's on the other side here, yes, underneath, you can see that the coating of it isn't great either. So not huge. I mean, it's not outside or whatever. It's not in a damp area in my house. But if I had it in a garage or something like that, and I was using it in a garage, I imagine you would get some rusting happening with the bench as well. So you can see a few spots with it and that sort of thing. That's why it's not my favorite thing, right? The other thing I would say about it is the things I do like about it. So I like that it's a reclining and inclining bench. So your seat goes up, so it has 3 positions, you can see that, right? So it goes up to here, it's the highest position you're going to get to though. So it doesn't have a really good height to it, but I never go any higher than that, to be honest with you. So it's not a big deal for me. I like that this inclines, so I like that you can go up to any position and inclines appropriately, so I do like that. Again, this, not only does the bench top part have a wobble, but you can see this has a wobble too. So it just, for my weight, I'm not extremely concerned about it. I'm just saying if you were over 200 pounds, I would maybe worry a little bit more about it because of the fact that if you're lifting 225, 250 pounds benching or something over your head, the last thing you want is a faulty bench taking you out. I do like that it has that, though. I do like that it goes up and down. These knobs are really kind of nice and easy to grab, so I like that. And then you can loosen and adjust those so they pull out. And if you wanted to, and you had a position you wanted to get it in, you literally could screw it really tight in there and it would help. So I like that. I also like that it has a handle in the front and it's got wheels in the back. So if you have a really big area that you're working out in, probably not that necessary to have wheels on it, right? But for me, I have an area in my office that I work out in, and I like that I can basically wheel it around with ease. So I put it in my bench or my rack area, I take it out. I like that I have the flexibility of doing that, so that's kind of nice. It also has, and I don't use these, but somebody might, right? It also has these pegs on the inside here. these pegs on the inside are if you do band workouts. So if you want to wrap a band around it, you want to do some curls on it, you could do that. So it gives you the flexibility of doing some things like that. Like, let me show you. So if you wanted to, you could do some different things with this. The only thing I would caution people on is it really depends on how much you're actually lifting. But I've done this before for a workout where you're doing arm curls and you're using bands. Well, then you can, it's got pegs, so you know that your bands aren't going to slip off. You don't have to step on it with your heel and hope for the best. And that sort of thing. It gives you a really pretty consistent workout. So overall, I would say the bench is good. I would say that if you're a heavier person, or you're lifting more weight, right, then maybe you want to look at something that's got a little bit more rigidness to it. I'll have to look into why that weld is. I didn't even notice that until now, but I'll look at that. But that's what I would say from a bench standpoint. I would say that it's good. I hope they make a few improvements to it. So that's it. This is a Titan Fitness Incline bench. It basically, I think it retails for like a 125. I've seen it at 125 on the site. You can sometimes get it in a combo if you buy the rack and bench together, and you get a little bit better deal. But that's basically what it is. But for the price, it's really pretty. It's a solid bench. So that's it. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know other things you want to see from Titan. You know, there's all kinds of accessories. Maybe I'll do some work with Titan and get some of those accessories, like a dip bar, you have a heavy bag or speed bag attachment to this. I mean, the one thing is they got a ton of attachments, which I really love about this rack. And so if you haven't seen the rack video, go take a look at that. But other than that, we'll see you next time, and let us know what you think. Thanks.